Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. This was supposed to be one of my short Tuesday videos, but it ain't working out. There's a lot to cover. Here we go. So, Eugenie and Jack just went home with their baby. They have not yet even had the chance to announce his name. And of course, here comes Harry and Meghan. They could have held their news for a few days, but no. In yet another attempt to be just like Diana, they waited until the anniversary of Diana announcing Harry's pregnancy to announce that she is pregnant. Does anybody here happen to notice that she claims to have a miscarriage 7 months ago, but in this picture she appears to be 7 months pregnant? So let's take just a really quick look at this photo. Number one, the bottom of Harry's feet are disgustingly dirty. Number two, the tree takes up more of the photo than two of them do. And number three, we all know, being the narcissist that Meghan is, if she was truly pregnant, she would have been showing off that bump all over town. So she probably strapped on the moon bump just for this photo. I believe that there's a surrogate pregnant somewhere in LA. So this brings up a lot of questions. For instance, is she going to put her title of Princess of the UK and Duchess of Sussex on the baby's birth certificate? Because the United States does not recognize titles. And how can she be a Princess of the UK if she's not a UK citizen? What do you guys think is going to happen when it's time for the baby to be christened? Do you think they're going to go back to the UK for a royal christening? Probably not. And I'm saying probably not because I don't think the UK public would tolerate that at all. I can tell you that it doesn't take a genius to know that as soon as they have the baby, they're going to want to put out an announcement and they're going to want to put out photos. But of course, that's probably going to cost some magazine a lot of money. And all I can say about Harry is if he's stupid enough to have 2 children with this woman, when he comes into his inheritance in just a couple years, I'm beginning to think that Meghan should just take him to the bank. He totally deserves it. Now, let's not forget that Meghan claims that she had a miscarriage at the end of July. Most women are supposed to give their bodies a few months rest before trying again. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that she did wait. So that means she waited all of August, September, and October. That means she got pregnant in November. And this photo that you see above would have been taken at the end of December when she would have been 6 to 8 weeks pregnant. Obviously, she's strapped on the moon bump again. Now, on another note, I want to bring up something that Meghan and Harry have literally done to Archie, intentionally. I watched a video that, according to Taz, did the other day, and she made a really good point about the fact that Harry has always been accused of being the son of James Hewitt, which was Diana's lover. And I don't think he's appreciated that through the years, but because of the fact that they're hiding Archie and they won't let anybody see Archie, and because of the way that whole pregnancy went, because it was so odd, she pointed out the fact that people are basically going to be accusing Archie his whole life of not being Harry's son. And she pointed out that people are going to be telling Archie that Meghan's not his mother, that she used a surrogate. And they did this deliberately to their own kid. And I have to say, some people have gone absolutely nuts. Like, look at this from Hello Magazine. I mean, really? Princess Diana is happy? I got to tell you, if the woman was alive, I think she would be ill. And I'm also going to point out that didn't she just sue over privacy? Everything about her and Harry is privacy, privacy, privacy. Don't invade our privacy. Why would she even announce the pregnancy? Why not just go through the pregnancy, have the baby, and let people know you had another baby? So as I stated in my video on Sunday, the game that Meghan is playing, she doesn't want played against her. She's going to drip feed information to the media so that you guys will be interested in her, and then she holds back wanting, leaving you wanting more. People on Twitter are already predicting that they're going to try to have this baby in July, and if it's a girl, they're going to name it Diana. So I just want to point out that both Harry and Meghan were extremely resentful about having to announce their first pregnancy. They didn't want anybody around them for the birth. They didn't want to do a photo op at the end. They didn't want anybody there for the christening. They didn't want to do anything. And they had the opportunity with this pregnancy to go through the whole pregnancy and delivery and going home without anybody knowing anything. But that's really not what they wanted. So no matter how much they banter on and on about privacy, the truth is they like attention, especially Meghan. She wanted people to know she was pregnant. She wants people to try to figure out where she's going to deliver and what's going to happen. Now, this next bit of news came out, and I find this to be very hopeful for those of us who really want to see these two go away. It was announced this morning that Harry and Meghan decided to do a sit-down interview with Oprah Winfrey. So this is the same Oprah that was hawking Meghan's coffee when Meghan's trying to open up a portfolio of private investors. Big surprise, the majority of the talk is going to be with Meghan, with Prince Harry joining them later on. So why do I think this is hopeful for us? Because there's no way in hell that Harry and Meghan would sit down and give a tell-all interview against the royal family unless they knew that everything was going bye-bye. It's airing on March 9th before the Megxit review at the end of the month. And I think, to be honest, that they have been probably trying to blackmail the royal family with a tell-all interview, and probably the family isn't giving in this time, so they're going to spill their guts. So what do you guys think about the two of them announcing their pregnancy to the world after screaming about wanting privacy? What do you think about the fact that they crapped all over Eugenie and Jack again? What do you guys think about their tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey? Be sure to leave your comments below. This is going to be good. I cannot wait to read your comments on this. Send me your thoughts and suggestions by email. Follow me on Twitter. Everything's up in the box at the top. You know how to find it. And don't forget about that coffee fund. And as always, have a great day.